Welcome back to another episode of my MUT 26 No Money Spent series. Very excited about this one because we got a lot of pickups. The team is going to be so much better after this one. We spent all of our coins. We went on a shopping spree. We got Kyle Hamilton from watching the MCS on Wednesday. We're also going to redeem 25 Spotlight tokens for a very important upgrade. Let's jump on into it. Hey, yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. We got episode number 10 of the No Money Spent Squad series. Let's get right into it. A lot of different things to do. Look in the upper right part of your screen. We are broke. We don't have many coins. I spent basically all of the coins that I have right now on 2 upgrades. We're going to show you those, but before we do that, because I like to show you just about everything that I do to build up this No Money Spent Squad, I just got to show you the 2 1-coin packs that we opened up. We didn't get anything good out of them, but definitely take advantage of these anytime you see them in the store, because at the worst, they're going to lead to some cheap or free training. So let's talk about the pickups that we made. Earlier today, I put out a video going over the best cards to be buying right now to boost your team and save yourself some coins. And one of the cards that was featured in that video was LTD Baker Mayfield. Now, he did get a Redux card earlier this week, and you can find that card for under 300K. But I went ahead and bought the LTD, and as you can see, I got him for 375,000 coins. Because he's an LTD, he's always going to quick sell for 350K. So even though I have to put up 375 initially, we now have a brand new starting quarterback, and he's going to be a 25,000 coin rental. So whenever I'm ready to move on from him, that's all we really had to spend. We're going to get 350 back of the 375 that we spent to make this upgrade. So that's huge. On the defensive side of the ball, I went ahead and took a look at some pass rushers, some guys that would get to the quarterback, and Abdul Carter at 245K felt like a really good pickup for me. Again, we had 275,000 coins at the time that we made this purchase, so we are now broke, but he's been one of the better pass rushers that I've used so far this year over on my main account, so I figured pretty good value there. We got one really good player on offense and one on defense, and we're not done with the upgrades in this episode. Wednesday night of this week was the first live MCS event for the Kickoff Challenge. Congrats to Henry for winning his 8th belt and tuning into that one. Probably most of you know this by now, but I'm going to say it anyway. You were able to earn a free 87 overall Kyle Hamilton. Well, we tuned into it on this account as well, and we have that card to open up out of this pack. Obviously, he's probably going to be the best card that we have on defense, but when we get Abdul Carter to rush the passer, and now we got a guy that we can use her, I mean, I'm very happy that the defense is getting some boosts here, because I do plan on starting to play some online games. You know, we kind of dabbled in there and played a little bit of House Rules College Overtime, but I want to play some full games, and I'm probably going to start actually playing ranked. Now, I don't know where I'm going to end up getting by the time the month ends, but I'm not really a fan of the current head-to-head event that's going on. For the time that you spend within that event, you don't get rewarded very well unless you're going 5-0 consistently. And with a team that's just not the greatest right now, I don't know if I'll be able to consistently do that. So I'm going to jump into ranked, and when we come back for another episode on Tuesday, you'll see some gameplay from that. But it's good to have that Kyle Hamilton card on the squad. We got one more big pickup to make. Let's go through and open up these packs from the Game Time promo. I knocked out all of the solo challenges. We haven't finished the Field Pass stuff yet, so we'll probably have a few more Game Time promo packs to open up in the next episode as well. And we got those other Twitch packs. We're going to have some training, which means we're going to probably be able to open up another token pack from the weekly Spotlight program. Also, we're going to be able to redeem our weekly Spotlight tokens and get a champion on the team. Of course, we'll give you a full team update at the end of this episode. So for now, I think we have 2 82+ packs and 1 80+ pack. You know, if we get something that's, okay, that's actually really good, because Devon Diablo has 86 speed and he's 6'3". We might find a way to get this guy on the field. Because I only have 52,000 coins out of these other packs, I took the 82+ option. I probably should have took the 15,000 coins, but YOLO. We just had a pretty decent pull with Devon Diablo. We might as well continue to risk it here. Jerome Baker, not going to touch the field, but he's kind of a low-key, a budget beast as well. 6'2", 85 speed from an 82 overall. So the plus was silent on that one. Final pack here. We're going to get not the good animation, unfortunately. We do get an 84 overall left guard. I'm pretty sure, is that an upgrade as well? I think it is. So I guess that ended up paying off, not taking the coin and going with the B&D options. I don't expect too much from these Twitch packs, so I'm going to open them up and we'll jump to the binder. Of course, we got all green cards in those Twitch packs, but I think after quick selling everything in here that we don't need, and remember in the last episode, we opened up a ton of the weekly spotlight token packs, and I got, I think, 979 overalls. Those are still all here, so they have full quick sell value because they're non-BND cards. I think after quick selling all of this stuff, I might be somewhere around, okay, we did get 180, I forgot about that. I think I'm going to be somewhere around like 1,000 training. We're going to get rid of Troy Anderson because we do now have the Devon Diablo card, and Stenson Bennett is no longer QB1 because we picked up the Baker Mayfield card. So we have a couple more things hiding down here. We made that upgrade at left guard. So I might have well over 1,000 training now at this point. 36 items equals to 1,014 or 1,418 training. So that's a W. I can definitely get one token pack. I don't know if I want to spend any of the other training right now. But speaking of tokens, with the weekly spotlight program, I'm somewhere right around like 72 to 75 tokens, which means I basically have 3 free champions that we can redeem these on. I'm going to wait because we do have an overall increase coming probably this next Wednesday or this upcoming Wednesday. I'm going to wait on using all of these, but out of the 75 I have, I am going to redeem them for one champion today. And the set that we're going to redeem that champion from will be the Team of the Week champion pack here. 25 tokens equals a free 86 or 87 overall player from this program. Remember, every Saturday I will be putting out an updated video on the best player to use these tokens on. And I was a little bit short on my estimation here. We have 71. We're going to at least get 3 more from that token pack that we're going to purchase before we get out of here. But I'm going to trade in 25 of these 71 tokens. A lot of you are probably thinking I'm going to pick Isaiah Palomau from this pack because he probably is the very best choice, but I'm going to get a little bit out of character for somebody who doesn't really run the football a lot. I'm actually going to use tokens on Christian McCaffrey and make an upgrade at the running back position. Currently, we have an 83 overall core elite Jahmyr Gibbs, who's a fantastic budget card, but we're going to get +2 speed for McCaffrey here, and I, again, probably won't have to upgrade this position for at least a month unless we get some type of free card at the running back position, which now that I'm spending my tokens here, I'm sure that's going to happen. It just is what it is, but we're getting a nice boost at quarterback and now running back on offense. Also, this now allows us to sell Jahmyr Gibbs. Like I said, really, really good budget option. If you got about 50K and you desperately need a running back, that's what he goes for according to mutt.gg. None of them on the auction house currently, but you can see he typically goes in the low 40K range. I'm going to try for about 45,000 coins since there's none up there, and that should help me get a little bit closer to 100K since we're so broke. Also, I don't need this Marshawn Lloyd card anymore because we had him in the lineup to knock out Campus Hero objectives, so we'll go ahead and quick sell him. And then remember, at the end of last episode, I purchased 2 81 overall upgrade tokens for my Season 1 players. We got Marshawn Lynch up to an 81, so we can get any team chemistry on him from here until the end of the game. And the same thing we're going to do with Brian Urlacher, even though he's not really going to see the field right now or even the roster. This is important to do if you're not going to fully upgrade all the cards, which you don't really have to. Definitely make sure you have at least the 81 overall upgrade token for all 5 of the Season 1 players, so down the road, if you want to build a theme team, you have some cheap and free options to do so, especially at like a Mike linebacker. You can hide him at Mike linebacker number 4, and he's probably not even really going to see the field ever, even on kickoff return. So there's that. Also, because I have an 84 and 85 overall upgrade token that aren't being used right now, I think I'm going to buy an 82 and an 83 and probably fully, well, I can't say fully, but I'm going to upgrade Marshawn Lynch, my backup running back, just a little bit more. This should be the last time that I spend any Season 1 tickets. I really didn't want to, but it just kind of makes sense to do it. And you got 55 tickets and 85 tickets. It's not a ton there. So we're going to be a little bit under 300,000 tickets to carry over to Season 2, which is going to be this upcoming Wednesday, but that should be enough, hopefully, to fully upgrade one Season 2 player on day 1. We'll have to wait and see exactly who those players are. As I mentioned, we are going to spend some of these training points that we have on a Team of the Week token pack. So for 950 training, we are guaranteed 3 more Spotlight tokens. We're going to need to replenish those now that we spent a few on that Christian McCaffrey. And we got 379 plus Team of the Week players. Let's hope for the best here. We struck out pretty bad last time. If you missed the last episode, definitely go back and watch it. I mean, never mind. There we go. That made up for it right there. at a situation where we're extremely broke. We just got an 84 overall player that's going to sell for right around, a little bit under 100K. This is why I love these. I know I sound repetitive in a lot of my videos, especially to those of you that watch like every episode of every series and all my regular stuff too. But the token packs, when you quick sell cards with training that you earn for free, they can be very hit or miss, but when you hit like that, we just made 100K basically, and we still got 3 spotlight tokens out of it, and 279 plus packs to continue to open up. I've already kind of got my lucky pull from this one, so I don't expect much from the remaining packs, but if it happens again, obviously I'll be very happy here. One more to go. We got the 3 tokens. Let's see what we get here. Another 79 more than likely. We'll go ahead and quick sell this one as well. So after these 2 cards sell, we should be close, a little bit under 200,000 coins. That's not bad considering we spent everything in this episode to make a couple upgrades. 625 training. We're kind of close to another token pack, maybe for Saturday when the Legends come out, and we're going to carry over almost 3,000 tickets from Season 1 to Season 2. Plus, we have 50 Spotlight tokens for 2 champions. So the currencies are in a pretty good spot, and we're now up to an 84 overall on the squad. As I mentioned, we're going to jump into some ranked gameplay for the next episode. Before we end this one, let's show you the full lineup update. I am 1 upgrade token away from fully maxing out Matthew Golden from the Game Time promo. Again, we have to finish up that field pass, which gives us an 84 plus pack and the final token, but he's already at 88 speed. His 80 overall has 87 speed, and you don't even need to get him to an 87 to get that 88 speed. We're just going to boost up the route running, but he's there at wide receiver, of course, T. Higgins, and then Victor Cruz. I can still sell this card for about 100K. I think I do want to make an upgrade and get rid of him by the next episode. We'll see what happens. I know Collector Series on Monday is going to give us a JSN card. If they give him really good speed, he might be a player I'm willing to use my weekly Spotlight tokens on. But I did say it earlier in the video, we are due for an overall increase on Wednesday, which means we're going to jump up to 88 overall champions and 89 overall LTDs. So in that sense, it might be smarter to hang on to my Spotlight tokens. But the offense looks good now. We got Matthew Golden with that speed. We got CMC at running back. We got a brand new quarterback. The offensive line looks a little bit better. We definitely need to address the center position at least in the next episode or in a very soon upcoming episode. And on defense, I almost forgot to put Kyle Hamilton on the roster. So this is how we're going to assemble it. Xavier Watts is still going to play up top as a safety. Same thing with Xavier McKinney. What we're going to do is have Kyle Hamilton and Jahad Campbell be our sub linebacker, so we can user them depending on the formation that we're in. And I do run a lot of 4-3 as well, which means Kyle Hamilton actually would not be on the field as a sub linebacker. So unfortunately, that means we'd still have to trot Manti Te'o in his 81 speed out on the field, but at least we do have Divine Diablo now on the wing there with 86 speed, along with 85 speed Jahad Campbell, who just continues to play extremely well for me over on my main account as well. Perfect rookie premiere for him and Xavier Watts. So we need new cornerbacks. That's going to be like the next thing we really got to focus on. Cooper DeJean is fine because he gets the Eagles chem and he's, +1 in speed. But we got Achilleo Witherspoon out there with 84 speed. Will Johnson's got 85, but his coverages aren't the greatest. That is definitely the next priority. We're going to have, and it looks like one of the cards sold, we're going to have a little bit over 200,000 coins at the minimum for next episode, but hopefully we can boost up that coin count. We're going to go into ranked with some very slow corners compared to everybody else. So that's my biggest concern, but overall, we made some big improvements. We are using our team captain tokens on Geno Atkins for now. This could be a situation where maybe I go buy a defensive tackle and then use these tokens on Aqib Talib to get better at that position instead. Geno Atkins just happened to be the beneficiary of those tokens because of the way the team's assembled now, but I don't think he's going to be the guy that I choose for a long period of time. So that's the episode. Again, very productive one. We'll see you for episode 11 on Tuesday, where we hopefully upgrade the secondary and have some gameplay from our first sessions where we jump into the ranked game mode. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.